This is breaking. Feds just dropped into Chicago from Blackhawks. Multiple TDA suspects in cuffed, dozens detained. The media says militarizing cities. The streets say finally. Watch this.
Led 300 federal officials to that apartment complex. Some even rappelled down from Blackhawks onto the rooftop in order to help secure that perimeter. Now, they were searching for suspected members of the violent Venezuelan gang, Tren de Aragua. Of course, TDA has been designated as a terrorist organization under the Trump administration. Now, it was the biggest show of force that we've ever seen on the ground here. We had agencies, FBI, Border Patrol, ICE, and ATF all involved here, and they were all looking for targets in that same exact building. It was a 5-story building. It was a tall task for them, and anything could have gone wrong. But luckily, the operations went pretty smoothly. Preliminary reports show that about 30 illegal immigrants were arrested in this operation, some of them suspected Tren de Aragua. Now, we talked with Chief Gregory Bovino, who's running the operations on the ground for many of these ops in Chicago, and he had some words for people that are pushing back against his operations. Take a listen.
How about you live in the apartment next door to Tren de Aragua members that are trafficking and prostitution, guns, drugs, and taking advantage of American citizens in a violent way? Why don't you live next to them and then see how much of a Gestapo or a Nazi we are?
That's 300 plus agents. ICE, FBI, CBP, ATF, moving like a unit. When you're dealing with Tren de Aragua, I believe is how you say it, or Aragua, human trafficking, prostitution rings, guns, and drugs, this is what it takes. Chicago residents aren't the enemies. The predators are. And while the chopper's still thumping, DHS is putting it in writing. We're not stopping.
You have hundreds of anti-ICE protesters shutting down a major street. This is downtown Chicago, the heart of the Windy City, as the administration continues to target suspected migrant gang members. In Chicago, Mike Tobin's got his hands full. He joins us now for the latest on what's happening today. Mike. Give it another shot here. Hey, Mike Tobin, Bill Hemmer, we're on the air. If you've got me,
Immigration and Customs Enforcement now says they have pulled some 800 people off the street who were in the country illegally, including, as an ICE spokesman put it, the worst of the worst. ICE maintains the position that they are only targeting people who are in the country illegally and have a criminal conviction or a criminal charge. Some of the examples they have provided. Stefan Sev from Austria, convicted of sexual assault and sexual abuse, currently charged with rape or sexual abuse of a minor. Blanca Cecilia Sanchez from Venezuela, according to ICE, she is a confirmed member of Tren de Aragua. And Yik Michelle Ramirez Alvarez from Mexico, convicted of armed robbery with a firearm. The people opposed to Operation Midway Blitz were out in the hundreds yesterday. The coalition against the Trump agenda gathered at what may be the busiest part of town, the intersection of Michigan Avenue and Wacker Drive. That protest group is an aggregate of different protest groups that came together to oppose recent immigration enforcement in Chicago. They block traffic, otherwise it fits the definition of a peaceful protest. The clashes have largely been restricted to the western suburb Broadview, where ICE has that temporary facility. Back to you guys in New York.
Okay, Mike, thanks. Mike Tobin in Chicago.
Shut down or not, law enforcement doesn't clock out. Liberate Chicago, their words. Rapists, assault convicts, TDA terror suspects. That's who's getting scoped, not your grandma. While agents clean up, though, the politicians hit TV and tell them to leave.
What is the takeaway here about how you and the officials here and the mayor and everyone have sort of responded to these threats? What do you hope to see happen as the outcome here? And what are the takeaways for people right now as he seems to be kind of, happened in Los Angeles, he's threatening other cities. You've been in the crosshairs as well.
Well, he's clearly going after multiple cities now at the same time, right? Portland and Chicago together. He went after Los Angeles. He's gone after Washington, D.C. This is all in an effort to militarize our cities. We stood together, our business community, our clergy, our nonprofit organizations, elected officials together, and some Republicans standing together in front of the camera to say, look at our beautiful city. We have challenges like other cities, but we're not even in the top 25 in terms of crime. So this really isn't about crime. And remember that we don't want you here. Go somewhere where they might invite you. But here in Chicago, here in the state of Illinois, we don't want you.
Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
We're not even the top 25 in crime. Cool slogan. But Chicago families living next to TDA sales aren't buying it. Not even a little bit. 30 arrests in one hit. You don't deploy Blackhawks for neighborhood watch. Ask the people living it. Uncensored.
I don't give a fuck what J.B. Pritzker talking about. I don't give a fuck what Brandon Johnson talking about. Come get these niggas that's doing this. Come get all these niggas that's doing this.
No, I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at how. Okay.
Come get all these niggas and illegal immigrants that's doing shit like this. See all this trash on the fucking ground? Come get the motherfuckers that's doing this shit. Look at this shit. Come get these niggas, man. Come get all these niggas. Fucking Don Julio bottles. You know it's niggas when it's Don Julio. Ain't nothing but black people. Now, I know black people ain't gonna like this shit. I don't give a fuck, because I speak the truth. Just not too long ago, lady had her car stolen right out of our damn parking lot. Come get these niggas, Donald Trump. Look at me. I don't give a fuck what Brandon Johnson, J.B. Pritzker, all these other. Come get these niggas, man. ASAP.
That frustration is raw. Folks, they just won't order. Stolen cars gone, bottles off the sidewalks, kids safe at bus stops. You can call it political, but residents, you see them calling it survival. This isn't just Chicago either. Dallas just lit up too.
41 people have been arrested and taken into ICE custody after a sex trafficking raid at a strip club in Dallas. Homeland Security executed a search warrant for suspected human trafficking and for unlawful employment at the Chicas Bonitas Cabaret on Harry Hines on Friday. ICE says all 41 people arrested are in the country illegally. 29 of them are suspected of illegally working at the club, and they say at least 5 are convicted criminals.
41 detained in a sex trafficking probe at a strip club. 29 allegedly working illegally. Real victims get rescued when law is enforced. That's the job. And if you think this is anti-immigrant, listen to this legal immigrant right here.
I am a legal immigrant in the United States, and I'm all for the deportation of illegal immigrants out of the United States. I'm all for what Trump is doing. I came to the United States as a student. After I graduated, I had an H-1B visa, which allowed me to stay for a certain amount of time. Within the 6 months after I graduated, I needed to get a job. I did get a job, and right after that, I was able to stay here longer. However, it wasn't a full-time job, it was a part-time. And after that, the contract got over and I was needed to leave the United States. I was under the presidential election of Obama during that time, and I knew that I could stay longer and not care about the rules and regulations. I knew that there would not be a cop coming onto my door banging saying, hey, you're an illegal now, you gotta leave. But my family and I took the initiative of doing the right thing, and that is leaving the country and reapplying back into the country as a legal immigrant. Years passed by, I was able to get my green card, and now I am proudly a legal immigrant in the United States. Why am I all for the deportation of illegal immigrants, you ask me? Is why was I for following the rules back then when they weren't as severe as they are now? What was the point? I could have stayed. I could have just relaxed the United soil and not worry about getting deported back then. Now I should be worried about it, but I'm not, because I followed the rules and regulations of the United States of government. I also paid a huge hefty fee for it. My parents did that with me, and we did every single thing properly. We got a lawyer, we got the rules and regulations certified, and now I got my green card. It gives no right for you illegals to just walk in and stay here and think that everything that's been going on right now is bad for you. I'm sorry, but that's what it is. What is the term illegal if it's not being honored by the country? What is the point? Then robbery, murder, those are all illegal. Why are those looked so highly when illegal immigration is not? It baffles me that locals in the United States and even around the world are feeling sad for illegal immigrants coming in. They build their families, all of them will get kicked out. Yeah, sure, that is sad. We're all human at the end of the day. But what did they do? They started off illegally. A robber can go and rob a bank and become a millionaire and then use all of his funds to fund good communities and show the world how great he is. But guess what? He started off in the bad way. And that's something we should not forget. Fight. Fight for illegal immigration. Get deported. Do the right thing. This is my message, and I'm here speaking my voice out.
No. He followed the rules, paid the fees, left when his status ended, reapplied, and earned his green card. That's respect. That's respect. Definitely. Respect for the country and for immigrants who do it right. Bottom line, sanctuary speeches don't make neighborhoods safe. Operations do. Okay? Blackhawks in the sky, cuffs on traffickers, victims protected, and legal immigrants saying, do it the right way. Please, just do it the right. Keep the house clean. Well, keep cleaning the house, rather. ICE is what I would rather say. Yeah, we're gonna, but they want the house to get cleaned up, man. Chicago, Dallas, next city. Let's go. If you made it to the end of this video, though, I want you to put don't jump the line if you made it to the end of the video. Y'all be safe. Please go check on a friend today. You can quite literally be saving their life. Peace.